Hey OPC, Tammy here, and welcome to this month's Wunda Chair class, Studio 54. Woo!
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So, this month, October, is my birthday month. I am turning 54, and we are going to celebrate all month long together. All the classes are 54 classes, Studio 54 classes. And I was too young to get to go to Studio 54 when it was at its heyday, but I was the disco queen of my living room, and any adult that I knew that actually went to Studio 54, I would ask them all about it. What was it like? What did you wear? Who was there? What dances did you do? And I learned that there were 3 rules if you wanted to get in and be let back in, be part of the scene. Number 1, be your grandest self. Number 2, have fun. And number 3, no polyester shirts. Okay. I think OPC, we have got that covered. We could totally do that. And we're coming off of last month, which was deranged, right? We were bringing our focus in. Our movements got smaller. We were concentrating on finding that center. So this month, we're going to concentrate on being grand, on being big. In fact, I'm sure you can see my disco ball is still spinning. So here we go. For today's Wunda Chair workout, you are going to need some light weights. So I recommend, unless you're really strong in your arms, nothing over a 3-pound weight. Somewhere around 1 or 2 will do perfectly. And any props that you normally use that make your Wunda practice absolutely delicious and feeling good to you, because rule number 2, have fun. I want you to have fun, and I'm really excited that you're sharing birthday month with me. And to all those other October babies out there, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Let's go. I'm going to put these weights to the side, and I've got myself set up here on a light spring. I want to be able to move. So normally if you do 2 springs, make sure they're a little on the lower side. I'm going to do 1 heavy here because that's going to get me set up exactly right. So here we are on our toes, and we don't want to be too far forward, too far back. I want you to be where you feel like I could grow pretty tall in this position. Let's bring our hands up to a V and just make sure that as you're pressing down, you could keep yourself in this position here. And we're going to start by extending the arms as we extend the pedal down. So you're thinking already, how can I be grander? How can I be bigger? Yeah, let's start right here. So as those arms are reaching out, they're not flapping. You're lengthening from your muscle. You're feeling your core anchor, and then you're feeling your limbs extend away, giving you even bigger presence. Now, let's go ahead and stay right here. We're going to take our feet into parallel. Our arms are now going to be coming up, and as they press, we are moving. So it's kind of like thigh stretch, right? Or if you're on the floor and you're going to do any of the rolling up exercises, you want to make sure those arms don't go so far back that you arch that lower back. We want to keep a really nice long spine in here. And let's bring that down. So this time, leave the hands up. Those toes are on your pedal, and see, can you do calf raises down and then up? I can feel my toes doing all kinds of crazy things. Okay. I think my toes are back in contact with me. And what I'm trying to do is keep my back and my arms connected. Not pitch myself forward, even though I want to, because I really want to anchor. Trying to keep this bar pressed down and get these ankles to move without popping. Whew, there's a lot of parts working here. Whew. All right, I'm feeling pretty grand. I'm feeling pretty grand and expanding and bringing that in. Okay, we are going to come up and do our roll downs. I'm going to stay where I am on 1 heavy spring. That works for me. I want to be just about a foot back. My feet are just in an easy Pilates first. Now, if you have a little trouble keeping your heels together, you can always put a folded towel between your ankle bones, making sure they're not grinding, but it'll help keep you nice and tall in this line. So let's take the arms up from the side, and then exhale as we round and dive over. We're going to catch that pedal and bring ourselves down and roll back up. And I can tell that I'm already a little bit too close to the chair because I can feel myself wanting to rock back. So I'm going to take it a little step back. Let's see if that's better. And up again. Here I go over. All right, there it is. And up. So we're going to add on to this. So this time when you bring the hands up and over, I want you to bring them into a little triangle with the thumbs and the two index fingers. So as we float down and I come in contact with the pedal, see my elbows will turn to the side. Let's do 3 pumps here in this sort of military elbow position. Now float that back up. The hands will float up, keep that triangle until they separate. Now the second time we do it, can you lift your heels just a little bit? We're going to be just a little grander, a little bit more expansive. Here we go. So don't push back into the buns. Come on down. Woo! Stay in those toes. And 3, 2, 1. And floating that up. I can see as soon as I let go of the grip of my toes, I didn't have that anchoring any longer. So this time, we're going to do more traditional elbows in parallel. So we'll come back over, taking that down, finding our position. And now when you bend, keep the elbows in line to the body, long neck, round shape, and bringing your body into that up and reach, arms down. So let's remember this arm position, right? This coming up the side. And then down through the middle, because we're going to use that again. And, oops, let's releve that one. Heels just a little bit off the floor. Here we go, up. And I'm feeling my toes. I'm feeling my thighs. I'm connected from head to toe. And here's my 3 pumps. And I'm floating back up. And just trying to see if I can keep all those connections I created. And woo! There we go. So we're going to add a pop-up exercise to this workout. And you know I love a good pop-up. It means that at various points, we're going to add variations of this exercise in as we go through the whole practice. So our pop-up exercise today is the pull-up. Now, it doesn't seem very grand, but it is. It's grand from the inside, and it's going to help us work towards our big finish. So for me, I need to be on a heavy and a medium. Good. And let's come around. So this first time that we do your pull-up, let's come on. And we'll keep those heels touching. Your hands are going to come around the back. You're pulling the back of the chair apart as if you could. And I would really love if you could float up and now just stay here in this hold. Feeling the lungs be what gets grand. Can you really expand at the ribs and then close at the ribs as you bring that in? Don't worry if your pedal's bouncing a little bit because we're learning to use the legs and the arms, finding that balance in between. It's not just the arms. It's not just the legs. A true pull-up means that both ends are working. One more time, big breath. Let that go. And we'll bring that down. Okay, coming off of there. And going to need a pad for this next one. I'm going to stay one high. And we're going to grab some weights. Mentioned before. So let's see if we can do our rowing series here on our Wunda. And we're going to make it fun. We don't have our polyester shirt, so we're okay there. And I'm in my heels. Now, in terms of where you need to be to front and back. It should feel like you can still extend, and in terms of your weight too, you don't feel like you're, wobbly on here. You feel very secure. Please play with the springs and find the spot that is working for you. So let's start here with the